Oh, I guess it's in the game. I thought those were my voices in my head trying to talk to me. Hey, what's up guys, it's T1 Wolf. Today we're playing another little itch.io game that I picked up. It's called Diary of a Madman. It's supposed to be a little horror game, like there's 13 pieces of the diary to pick up, and it's like 3 levels, I think. Something, it's supposed to be kind of Slender-esque as far as like finding items and trying to progress through the game that way. I really don't know much about like if there's supposed to be a story or anything like that, but I guess let's hop in and find out. Over the years, his ability to be the victim and therefore the right to attack others became stronger, but also more perfidious. He found a holy advisor, as he called her, who supported and reinforced his weaknesses. For quite some time, he began to disappear in the evenings and on the weekends for hours. Since his wife was worried, she asked me to follow him. It was not hard to find out where he wanted to go. On the outskirts, there were some closed factories. There he parked his car and walked to one of the oldest abandoned factory buildings. But then he became more careful and looked increasingly around. I did not follow him into that building, but at least I could explain to his wife what he did in the evenings. This went on for a while until he spent his free time only in the outskirts of the city or with his advisor. His wife hardly saw him anymore. He had no contact with anyone else. This again went on for a few months until both disappeared one day. I went to the police immediately. There I was told that they have their hands tied, that they are 2 adults and married people, and that they can travel at any time. Unfortunately, they were right. I could not contact his counselor because I had only her first name and would not trust her anyways. But I knew my friend, and I did the only thing that occurred to me in this situation. I drove to the outskirts of town, where I followed him at the time. A weak track, but the only one I have. At the entrance to the company there was a folder labeled diary, but it was empty. Apparently he kept a diary and brought the individual sheets here for whatever reason. However, I'm not allowed to take any leaves with me. If he has committed a crime, I have to leave everything untouched, but I have to follow the lead. I hope he did not kidnap his wife, or did worse. Ah. So there was some story here. It was very kind of cut up and didn't seem to follow itself very well, but you know, whatever. What is up with the sounds in this game, though? They are just giving me the heebies. What is this? Is this a piece of the diary? Diary entry. Finally, I've found someone who understands me. One who tells me what I want to know. She is free from doctrine. She is just fascinating. She told me that I am mentally very strong, and that I should write down my feelings in order to realize them even more. And I do that. I have already arranged the next appointment. Interesting. Ooh, that's like a very 90s-esque sound. The walking's a little weird because it keeps on walking a little bit after I've pressed the button. So we have the option to go left. We can go left into this dingy factory. We can go right into this dingy factory. I don't know why, but I feel like right is the decision that I want to make. What do I... Is it a little maze thing that I have to make it through? I don't like... The vibe is weird. The vibe is definitely different, but the music is throwing everything off. Tommy, where are you? I'm your best friend. I'm coming to find you. I hope you haven't done anything bad, even though I just let this problem run rampant for months, apparently, and told nobody. But whatever. Ah, there's a door. Oh. Barrels. What is up with this music? Okay, so there's the door I came in through. Oh, it's so claustrophobic, and this music's tripping me out. So the doors that... I don't like how dark this hallway is. What is going on in here? I feel like I'm just wandering around aimlessly. Is that the same door I came in through? No, it's not. Oh. Why is this warehouse so weirdly laid out? Like, nothing of this looks like a warehouse. It just looks like one of those haunted mazes that you go through as a kid. Or as a young adult. I'm not judging. I do the same thing. Don't worry. You're not alone. I'm just waiting for something to jump out and scare the hell out of me. It's gonna happen. I keep on thinking I'm seeing things out of the corner of my eye, but it's just things reflecting off of my monitor and off of the glass behind me. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot the point of the game here. I haven't been looking for the diary entries. I have to protect my holy advisor. She said that she was attacked by black magic and only I can approach the attack. She wants to meet me to tell me who it is, but I guess I know who it is. This dude is, like, completely wacko, isn't he? Oh, there's another one. My wife is against my holy advisor. She said that I behave like a child, that always wants to be the victim, hence I attack her. Besides, she said I am obedient to my holy advisor. That is exactly what my holy advisor foretold me. She just knows everything. My holy advisor even found out that I was emotionally abused. I did not know that, but when she asked me if it could be, I thought about a lot of people I've always hated. And now I know why I've hated them so much. Because they were emotionally abusing me. It was their fault. It seems like you're putting a lot of the blame on other people, though. Not actually taking any of the blame for yourself here. You see, Tommy, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I want to help you. I want things to be better for you. But the only way that we can make that happen is if you stop blaming everybody for your problems. I need to find the doorway out of this realm into the other one because I completely slipped up and forgot that I was looking for diary entries. I don't know why that part of the game just didn't tap into my brain as well as it should have. But let's go back and find those really quick, I guess. Man, this game is fucking creepy. As far as the atmosphere goes, it's legitimately giving me goosebumps. Like, this is doing something special. The atmosphere's right. I'm just waiting for the scare. I'm waiting to jump out of my chair again. Oh, there's a note on this dude's face. Hey, gimme. Everything seems so unreal to me. The hours just pass by. Even my hysterical boss does not really get through to me anymore. My colleagues are no longer bothering me with their inadequacy. And all after only one session. This woman can do wonders, and I think this is because she has direct access to old masters, as she says. You're getting played, Tommy. She calls you, she says she's your holy advisor, but she's really just controlling you like a little puppet. She's playing you, homeboy. Or maybe she's playing me. I really don't know anymore. Tommy, I think I'm ready to jump in the insanity pit with you. I'm trying to find all your diary entries. And it seems like you've just gone completely bonkers, and I'm following you into this dingy old creepy warehouse that has like an 80s horror movie jukebox playing in the background the entire time. And I'm just ready to jump in the boat with you, buddy. Where are more notes? I need more diary notes, entries. I want to know more about you, Tommy. I want to pick your brain. Oh, there's one. At our second appointment, she told me that she looked into the chronicles and that I am also one of the new people who are superior to others. She explained everything to me, conclusively, and pointed out that my temporary insecurity in puberty is an indication of this. It's time for a real change. I can no longer stand idly by. My holy advisor is always talking about diversity, and that there are people, she says, who stand in the way of this diversity. So I'll take care of those who deserve it. So I'll take care that those who deserve it receive a penalty. This may be really good English, and I'm just absolutely butchering it up because my brain doesn't want to read words. But to me, it's coming across weird. I have done everything she has told me. But it is not as easy as after our first session. Am I doing something wrong? I have to read again what I wrote down after our session. I'm counting the days until our next appointment. Time seems to pass slower again. The days just feel too long. Like, homeboy's clinically insane. He doesn't need a holy advisor. He needs pills and a straitjacket. Dude's just gone completely off the rails. So I think I found 3 of them, right? In that level. But aren't there supposed to be like 13 or something like that? I think that's what the itch.io page said. Stop making noises in my ears. Give me this. My holy advisor has revealed to me that my diary can give me transformative power to take the next big step. I am incredibly excited. She said I am an extraordinary creature and not allowed to bother with raw and superficial people. There are only a few on Earth that are superior to the masses, but we are becoming more. Is this like taking a Split off of Split? Like, you guys know that movie with James McAvoy. It's made by M. Night Shyamalan, where like the dudes split personalities and they think that they're more than everybody else and that they're a superior race that has grown beyond the rest or something like that. Yeah, have you seen that? Does this seem like that to you? Because it seems like that to me. If it seems like that to you, leave a comment right now. Let me know. There's a note on the ceiling. I didn't know I needed to look at the ceiling. Today my wife told me that I try to persuade her more and more often, and I start my sentences more and more often with my holy advisor said. I broke off the conversation and drove away with my car. I have a hard enough time at work. I do not want to be teached at home. I do not have to listen to any of the shortcomings of the other people. People like me realize that the old religions are wrong. We are superior. This is not accepted by the less developed, and therefore they hate us. What scares a stupid person makes them aggressive. Most of them are unworthy lives anyway. Where's my spookies? Where's my scares? I'm not even feeling creeped anymore. It's just whack music with diary entries. Where's Tommy? I don't know where Tommy is. I'm finding all of his notes everywhere. I don't even know that the guy's name is Tommy. I claim to be this guy's best friend, but honestly, like, I don't pay attention to him. He sits in the back corner a lot, and he kind of stinks. That's why nobody likes him. He doesn't shower. But anyways, don't tell him. Don't tell him, he doesn't know. But anyways, let's find the rest of those entries. What does this one say? Oh, I've already seen this. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, maybe this will give me the chance to look back through and try to find all of them. I've read this one. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back in this place, and I didn't find anything in the previous 2 levels that I hadn't already seen. So that's good. We found everything there. So let's keep on going through this area and try not to mess it up. You see what happened there is I pressed the escape button instead of the right click. See, I've already read this one. I already know that Tommy's wife doesn't like the holy advisor because she sees through her bullshit. I want this. I have to protect my holy advisor. She said that she was attacked by black magic and all. Oh, I've already read that one. Oh, there's a note up there. You gotta look everywhere. I cannot do it at home, but I have the perfect place. The old factory. This is the perfect place to make my wife disappear. I make sure that she no longer attacks anyone with her black magic. I know now what I'm going to do. I'm going to free her from her existence. And more importantly, I'm going to turn the old factory into a temple for my rebirth. And for that, I need some diary pages. Oh boy. This dude's getting wicked with this shit. So what do I do now? Ooh. Who are you? Oh, who are you? And why are you hanging from the ceiling? And... oh, I found him. He's dead. I'm gonna call the police then. Why was he just hanging there like that? Where was his wife? This music's fucking whack. I went back to the factory entrance and called the police. I told them about the diary pages and that there may still be one dead body. The corpse of my friend's wife. He not only destroyed his life, but also that of his wife, and that of their 2 families. A selfish and cowardly act of a madman manipulated by hair-raising lies. The only question that comes to mind is, why did this insane counselor persuade my friend to commit murder and suicide? What is the benefit for her? With the diary, you could hold her accountable. The police could even conclude a contract kill. I hope he rots for all time in hell. What is up with this music? It's just a rave in here. Well, that game wasn't the best thing in the world. It was kind of fun, but there wasn't any spooks. Anyways, if you guys liked it, make sure to like, go ahead and leave a comment if you want to say anything to me. Subscribe if you want to make me feel good. But thanks. Bye.